great.
Yeah, now we take a look at, this will be the first race for all-wheel drive category, the third round, first race getting ready to go.
Okay, so let's look. We've got Reese Millen, we've got Richard Burden, we have the man that we saw on the clip just now with Dave Mirra's in-car, Stefan Verdier, and completing the field,
Jimmy Keeney in the 418.
we have, yeah, Jimmy Keeney. So now, remember how it works. Fastest car go last, what you see. These guys are all vying for a spot. At the moment, Verdier retired from the last race, so he would be in a C final all on his own. He needs to get a good time. Reese, on the other hand, would actually probably be in the A final as things stand right now. So he needs a solid time, get away from this pack. Richard Burden and Jimmy Keeney should be pretty safely locked in a B final as it stands. They want to improve their position where they can. But remember, Verdier really expects to be in an A final, not in a B. So he's going to look to shoot that car off the line and get the fastest possible time that he can.
Well, with Reese Millen on that inside line, we'll see how this plays out.
Remember, Reese has had problems on the start, so launch control hasn't necessarily worked how he would like.
So getting thumbs up from all the drivers here. 5 seconds to go. Third round, all-wheel drive. First race of the third round, and we are racing.
And once again, Reese Millen has a problem off the start, but Stefan Verdier most definitely doesn't, and rockets into that first corner. Richard Burton and Jimmy Keeney try to make two to go into one. It does not fit through there, guys, but they're not giving up on it. Keeney is still on the outside of Burton until he had to give better, but Burton's hit the wall. Burton hit the wall, ripped the back left-hand corner off his car. He's going to try and drive it out of the way. I'm not sure if Jimmy hit him or not. Let's look at the front of Jimmy's car. But Richard Burton hit the wall very, very hard as he came around that corner on the boneyard. You can see the damage on the back. The left rear wheel's pointing in the wrong direction. The window's gone, the hood's up, the back fender's all smashed in. Richard's just trying to pull the car out of the way now, off the racing line. But that means Stefan Verdier goes across the jump, flies beautifully across the jump there. Now, Stefan just has to get the fastest possible time he can. He doesn't have to worry about anything else out there now. No mistakes, keep it clean. He's got the racetrack to himself as he comes across the finish line. 3 laps to go for Stefan Verdier. Past the damaged car of Richard Burden. Into the warehouse for the second time. For Stefan Verdier in the lead from Reese Millen, then from Jimmy Keeney. Stefan out of the warehouse, down into the kink. From the kink, he goes to the short chute, while Reese Millen comes across the line, across the jump, into the S's. Once Reese gets that car going, it goes really, really well. He just isn't able to get it off of the line. Slides it out of the warehouse well. Reese Millen now through the kink, through the chute. When will Reese do the jump? Reese is carrying on the standard track, brings him down through the chute, down into the hairpins. Stefan Verdier's into the boneyard while Reese Millen pulls the e-brake to the right, comes up, going to flick it, rotate the car to the left through the gap in the jumps. Jimmy Keeney goes down as well, back towards the hairpins. Stefan Verdier comes through into the warehouse, Reese Millen onto the boneyard. So Reese takes it through the boneyard now. Just remember, he's got to take as much time as he can. Round the S's, across the line, 2 laps to go. Reese Millen through the S's now. Jimmy Keeney comes onto the boneyard. Into the warehouse for Millen. But Stefan Verdier is really putting in the performance he needs to here. He's really driving the time. Millen out of the warehouse. Will he take the Joker lap? Yes, he will. So let's see what the real gap is. So Millen comes up to the Joker lap. Flies it lovely. That Hyundai flies brilliantly through there. Onto the boneyard now. He's about half the boneyard behind Stefan Verdier. They've got 1 lap to go as Verdier comes across the line. So it's Verdier from Millen. And once again, you can see how fast Millen is once he gets going. That car is catching on Verdier. He just isn't able to get it off the line. So Verdier through the short chute, heading down down towards the hairpins for the last time. He was the third fastest in the first heat, remember. If he can get a good time now, he could lock a place in the A main. Reese has had a 6th fastest and a 4th fastest. He wants to get better than that 6th fastest and see where he can end up. Jimmy Keeney starts his last lap. So it's Verdier, Millen through the funnel, kicking up the dust as they go, coming up to Folsoms for the last time. And it's Stefan Verdier who takes the heat win, followed closely by Reese Millen across the line.
So Reese Millen getting back into that, had some horrible time off that start, but still managing to get back into it. So Stefan Verdier, a former X Games skier, in Rallycross.
Jimmy Keeney's obviously still going around.
And Jimmy Keeney, once again, not doing the Joker lap, so we have not seen him do the jump.
But once again, remember, Jimmy is prepared to take the time penalty rather than risk his car right now. He's going a little bit slower than normal already, so something may be wrong with Jimmy's car. Comes into the boneyard. Up through Folsoms now. Jimmy, remember, has finished 2 races already, so he's safely in a final. Comes across the line to complete